Game 1 was nothing short of a nightmare. The whistles seemed against them, their shots refused to fall, and almost every analyst had already counted them out. Many believed the series was over before it even had a chance to breathe. But with their season hanging by a thread inside a sold-out Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the Indiana Fever refused to back down. Fueled by the energy of their home crowd, the Fever rose from the ashes and shocked the Atlanta Dream with a stunning bounce-back victory. What followed was a complete statement performance. The game opened with Aliyah Boston going straight to work in the paint, spinning and finishing strong against Brittney Griner before finding Lexie Hull cutting to the basket for an early lead. Atlanta answered quickly as Brianna Jones knocked down a fadeaway jumper, and Jordan Canada sliced through the defense for a smooth finish at the rim to tie things up. Then Kelsey Mitchell announced her presence in a big way, drilling a deep three off a handoff from Natasha Howard. After a missed shot from Howard, Ari McDonald crashed the offensive glass and powered in a tough basket through contact. Moments later, Mitchell nearly dropped Griner with a nasty crossover before burying another three from the wing. When Atlanta dared to go under the screen, Shea Petty made them pay with a wide-open triple. Indiana's hot shooting from beyond the arc helped them build momentum and take a solid lead after the first quarter. In the second quarter, Boston continued dominating inside, using her footwork and strength to finish tough baskets in the paint. Even after Atlanta answered with transition points, Boston kept attacking and extended Indiana's advantage. But the physical battle between the bigs took center stage when questionable foul trouble forced Boston to the bench earlier than expected. Despite losing one of their anchors temporarily, the Fever kept rolling. Sydney Colson pushed the pace, finding Natasha Howard sprinting ahead for an easy transition bucket. On the defensive end, Victoria Turner stood tall against Brittney Griner, drawing a huge offensive foul and bringing the crowd to life. Indiana's defense became relentless. Turner followed it up with another huge stop underneath against Aliyah Gray. Atlanta tried to claw back with a quick run, but Mitchell answered immediately with another massive three to restore a double-digit lead. Although Aliyah Gray finally connected from deep late in the half, Atlanta struggled badly from outside while Indiana stayed firmly in control heading into halftime. The Fever carried that energy straight into the second half. Mitchell opened the third quarter with another deep shot, electrifying the arena once again. Ryan Howard tried to keep Atlanta alive with aggressive drives and smart passing, helping trim the deficit briefly. But Indiana's hustle completely shifted the momentum. After a missed shot, Ari McDonald chased down an offensive rebound, missed the putback, then instantly stole the ball back to give the Fever another possession. That sequence ignited the entire building. From there, Indiana took over. Mitchell connected beautifully with Turner for a reverse layup, and Boston confidently stepped into a three-pointer when Atlanta gave her space. The lead quickly ballooned back to double digits. Mitchell's speed became impossible to contain in transition, slicing through defenders for tough finishes at the rim. She then attacked a switch perfectly, scoring through contact for an and one that sent the crowd into a frenzy. Indiana's offense kept flowing. Mitchell ran a perfect pick and roll with Howard, threading a gorgeous bounce pass for another easy basket. Then, in the final moments of the third quarter, Mitchell found Boston deep in the post for a mismatched bucket before stealing the inbound pass moments later. Atlanta's scrambling defense left Lexie Hull wide open on the wing, and she buried the dagger three-pointer that nearly blew the roof off Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That massive shot gave Indiana complete control heading into the fourth quarter. And they never looked back. To open the final frame, Michaela Timpson showcased beautiful footwork in the post for a tough finish plus the foul. Boston continued bullying defenders inside, extending the lead to 20 points with another smooth hook shot. Then Sydney Colson joined the party with a three-pointer before rewarding Howard for sprinting the floor with a perfect bounce pass for an easy layup. At that point, Atlanta had no answers left. The Fever completely dominated the closing minutes on both ends of the court, turning what was expected to be a desperate fight for survival into a statement victory. When the final buzzer sounded, The Indiana Fever had officially stunned the Atlanta Dream with a commanding 77-60 win, forcing a decisive Game 3 and proving to the entire league that they were far from finished. Inside the locker room, the celebration was electric. Players shouted, danced, and embraced after delivering one of their best performances of the season. But even in victory, the message remained clear. We ain't finished yet.